To call standing committee to order. Where's my agenda? Is this my agenda? Yes. All right. Let's get through these quick. We need, this will be our last standing committee of the session, and therefore last of the biennial. So we need to get some resolutions and study committees out of standing. And these are the ones that are on your agenda that we're going to review. So first up, SR 37, Senator James. That is her Homeowners Association Study Committee. What's the will of the committee? And I requested this one, just FYI. All right, I got a motion to pass. I got a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, same sign. Actually, say no. All right. Motion passes unanimous. Next up, SR 203, Senator Jones. I think Harold Jones is going to present that for Emmanuel Jones.
It's a study committee basically to look at safe storage, bipartisan type of study committee, and basically just looking at safe storage of firearms, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any questions from the committee? All right. What's the will of the committee?
Do pass.
Got a motion to pass from the minority leader. I got a second from the minority whip. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nee. Motion passes unanimous. All right. SR 251, Senator Davenport. Is she with us? There you are.
And the committee, Senate Resolution 251, creating a Senate Rosenwald School Study Committee. During the early 1900s, one of the presidents and part owner of Sears Roebuck and Company partnered with Booker T. Washington, who was a black educator and leader, to fund construction of schools in the poor African-American schools districts across the South. Almost 5,000 schools for black children across the South, and many here in the state of Georgia. 103 out of the 159 counties had those Rosenwald schools, 240. It's really hidden history, and we want to have a study committee.
And the senator is very passionate about this one, as she's visited with me 400 times a day for the last 40 days. Therefore, I am passionate for her. All right, any questions from the committee? And just so everybody understands, we're getting things out of standing, and then they will go to the regular rules committee, and at that point, we will decide what we want to bundle together to move to a general consent calendar. So resolutions will move on one general consent calendar, and study committees will move on another general consent calendar. But just moving these bills, currently, we're just getting them out of standing so that they will be available.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chairman.
All right, what is the will of the committee? I got a motion to pass from the minority whip, a second from the dean of the Senate. He gave me a head nod. He's cool like that. All right, any further discussion, or where am I at? Got a motion second, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nee. Motion passes unanimous. All right, SR 786, Senator Kennedy, the pro tem of the Senate. Tempora.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is simply a study committee that looks at SAF, Sustainable Aviation Fuel, and looking at different ways that we can bring this industry and help this industry evolve here in Georgia. Great subject matter for us to study. We've got lots of great forestry interest and lots of timberland, and the world's largest airport, one of the world's busiest airlines, all right here. It's a great place to do it.
All right, any questions from the committee? What is the will of the committee? Got a motion to pass from Senator Anderson. I got a second from Senator Harbison over there. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion passes unanimous. All right, moving on to our Senate resolutions. Expressing the will of the Senate. We got Senator Burns. He's got SR 123 reciprocal immunity agreement between Georgia and South Kakalaki. Over there in your neck of the woods,
That's
isn't it?
right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a simple, straightforward reciprocal agreement between Georgia and South Carolina. I believe this is similar to the one that Senator Harbin had between Georgia and Alabama. I'd appreciate the favorable consideration of the committee.
Are they not treating you well over there?
They are treating me exceptionally well. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Just
And
check.
there's a little opportunity for all of you to come join us in Augusta in a few weeks. We'd be delighted to have
Hey.
you as our guest.
You offering tickets to everybody?
I wish I could do that. It would be certainly a great thing, but regrettably, I have to find some for myself.
Understood. All right. What's the will? Any questions from the committee? Senator Anderson, you got a question? You asked.
He said he got to find him some tickets. He gets tickets.
Oh,
Well, I don't believe there's enough for the room, Senator. I'm not sure.
well,
Okay.
you got enough for the rules, Chairman?
It's possible, sir. That's a distinct possibility.
All right. Let's get a motion on this resolution. I got a motion to pass from Senator Albers. Got a second from Senator Dixon. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
opposed say no. All right, motion passes unanimous. SR 152, Senator Shake and Bake. Is he with us? Come on, he's been begging me for this thing every day. I mean, like 5 times a day, and he don't even show up. No, I don't want him coming back. All right. So this is actually, last year on February 23rd of 2023, it was Egyptian American Day, and so we're going to retroactively honor that. Any further questions?
So moved.
All right, I got a motion to pass from the Dean of the Senate. Got a second from the Minority Leader. All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion passes unanimous. All right, SR 156, Senator Ana Vitarte. Number 1.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. SR 156, all it is a urging resolution to ask the Technical College System of Georgia to study the workforce gap among licensed truck drivers and look for ways to streamline training in our current system. That's it.
All right, any questions? It's the will of the committee.
Motion.
We got a motion to pass from the resolution's author.
Second.
Does he have any friends? Got a second from the Senator Dixon. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed say nee. All right, motion passes unanimous. Senator Halpern with SR 392.
Thank you. SR 392 is a resolution recognizing Laura Turner Seidel for the work that she has done over decades in her commitment to the environment and stewardship of organizations that are focused on that very issue. She is, of course, the daughter of Ted Turner and holds the chair of Captain Planet Foundation.
Doesn't he have like a grill, Montana Grill or something?
He does. Tide's Montana
thought I
Grill,
heard
which
of him
has
before.
excellent burgers, for example.
Buffalo burgers, beefalo. All right. Any questions from the committee? All right. What's the will of the committee? Got a motion to pass from the dean. I got a second from the pro tem. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed say nee. Motion passes unanimous. All right. Senator Summers, are you with us? Come on up. SR 634. The who?
The who. Mr. Chairman, a very simple explanation of that bill is, it's basically a resolution asking and urging the United States government to oppose further enabling of the World Health Organization.
All right, any questions from the committee? What's the will of the committee? I got a motion to pass from Senator Cowser, a second from the majority leader. All in favor, raise your right hand only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All opposed, raise your right hand only. 1, 2, 3. Tricked you. All right, motion passes 11-3. All right. Senator Shakenbeck, still not here. It says it was his doctor of the day who the House actually honored a while back. So that was it. We're honoring his doctor of the day. Any questions? Okay. What's the will of the committee? It's for Shake. Help the man out. All right, got a motion to pass from the minority whip. Do I hear a second from the minority leader or the dean? All right, I got a second from the, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. I'm excited. All opposed say nee. Motion passes unanimous. All right. And then we've got
think so. Yeah, I have it this year.
next up, on your agenda, HB 625, which was recommitted today. That's Representative Mathis. Are you with us, Senator Gooch? You got some word on that?
I'll try to cover it. So, HB 625 is a bill that.
Come on down.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Karen. Yes, sir. Committee.
Hey,
I was outside.
welcome.
I couldn't get in.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. This is House Bill 625. It's a little coroner bill. We had a good meeting on it yesterday. We made some changes. Got one little change, I think, now. Is that correct? I need to explain any more?
What's your underlying bill do? Cover that briefly, and then we'll.
Makes coroners, it's a coroner pay scale. It's based on population.
Okay.
And it's going to, Mr. Chairman, we hope what it's going to do is we're going to get competent people to run for these offices that hadn't been dealt with in over 30 years. And we want to see if we can, the coroner system in Georgia is a very good system.
Weren't you a coroner?
Yes, sir, I was.
So we need competent people to get into
Yes,
these
sir, we
positions.
do. And that's the reason I got out of the coroner business and got in here to the legislature. So
I just want to make sure.
now you know what happened.
Want
So,
to make sure I understood what was going on here.
hey, I'm guaranteed that's what it was.
All right, I hear you.
But,
All right.
yeah.
Leader Gooch, you want to pick up where he's leaving off? Where I'm cutting him off
I
anyway?
think he did a thorough job of explaining the bill, but it does establish a higher pay scale. The coroners haven't had a pay scale adjustment since 1990. And so this pay scale goes into effect next year. And that you can see on page 3 of the bill, lines 47 through 65. Some of the changes.
Can I say one thing? We did make an amendment to make it to January of 26 to help out.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
correct. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That is a Hodges amendment, I think.
Yes, sir.
So it also allows for these coroners to have the same benefits as county commissioners and other constitutional officers in the county if they have more than 100 cases per year. So some of your smaller counties had a little pushback on some of these salaries. So this was a compromise that ACCG worked out with the coroners and the sponsor of the bill in the House. I believe everyone is either neutral or supportive of the bill at this time.
Is that accurate?
Yes, sir, it is.
So is this going to get us like semi-competent people, or are we going to still get competent people?
Well, I think we'll be as competent as what we are
We'll get
here.
watered down competent people?
Because some of these
All
counties
right.
that,
Any other questions? Got a motion do pass from Senator Watson. By substitute, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Where'd you write that? All right, we got a motion do pass by substitute LC 473084S. And I've got a second from Senator Albers. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes unanimous. Okay.
Thank y'all very,
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you. All right, HB 814. Representative Camp. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I bring to you HB 814 for your consideration. This bill impacts the broadband money that's coming into our state, the broadband, the BEAD money, Broadband Equity Access and Deployment Program. And the purpose of this is to make it not taxable to income tax, the funds that are received for BEAD for rural broadband.
Where is it?
And it's my understanding there might be an amendment floating around.
We
Senator
have a-
Gooch, you've been hot. You want to?
Yeah, we've been working on this. I think it came out of committee as a sub, and then we're basically going back to your original bill. And what the bill does is what she just said. It basically exempts income tax for these federal grants that are going out to rural broadband development. And so it's not going to discriminate. It's not picking winners and losers. It applies to every internet provider under the ARPA and the BEAD funding that was given over the last 2 years. So this is for 5 years. It'll terminate at the end of 2029, and it allows for more of this money to be put out in rural areas for broadband deployment.
All right, any questions from the committee? Any questions from the author?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. So what is the will of the committee? All right, I got a motion do pass by substitute LC 500885S. I've got a motion from Senator Anderson, a second from Senator Kennedy. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. All right. One last thing, actually unintentionally skipped over. SR 286 by Senator Beach, who ran to present a bill, is simply a study committee on minority business enterprises, women-owned businesses, and veteran-owned businesses, and looking at it in their participation within state contracting. Is there any questions on that? This is just a study committee. All right, I got a motion do pass from Senator Albers. Got a second from Senator Anavitarte. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion passes unanimous. All right, done with this, right? All right. We're adjourned from Standing Rules Committee, and we're going to convene into regular Rules Committee. All right, let's just go down the list. HB 51, Representative Perkle. I think you got a few on here, don't you?
Yes, sir, I got a few.
Yeah, no, I got it. It is. It's on. Go ahead, Representative.
Thank you. HB 51 allows GISA to be an affiliate member of the National Federation of High Schools, allows school systems to transport students in vehicles other than school buses, wildly popular with school systems large and small. I also have, if you will, at the chairman's discretion.
First off, any questions on that? All right, go ahead.
Third page, second from the top, HB 871.
Okay.
This merely clarifies, provides consistencies for the surviving spouse and minor children of disabled veterans of the portability of this benefit. Passed 168 to 0 in the House.
What's that mean?
Nothing in this room.
Thank you. All right. Any questions from the committee? Oh, got a Senator Harbison.
Yes, Representative,
Regarding this ad valorem tax for qualified disabled veterans, clarify the applicability of homestead exemption to spouses. Is that after the deceasement of one parent or the other, or of the veteran?
It is of the veteran, yes, sir. It does not add additional benefits. It does not extend additional beneficiaries. So it's the same that we have now. Just make sure that counties are doing it consistently across the
I
state.
just wanted, because I know we had passed it before.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. All right. Representative Corbett, did you have another one?
I do, yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If
Go
that's
ahead.
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Page 5, the fifth one down, HB 1199. This provides that the state auditor that annually monthly surveys architectural engineering firms since 1970, that no one has looked at to do it annually rather than monthly.
All right.
And lastly,
Wow, you've been
HB
busy.
at the bottom of page 5, 1294, HB 1294, desperately needed for rural communities across the state, recommendation of the Rural Development Council, provides authorization for GFA to provide financing for natural gas projects across the state. That's it.
Questions? All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Great job. Great job. All right. Representative Corbett, you with us?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, there you are. Go ahead.
House Bill 53, second one down on the first page. What we're doing here, simply just moving the Board of Registrars for foresters from the Secretary of State to the Forestry Commission. The Forestry Commission is good with that. And this, I know the vote in the House does not have a whole lot of weight here, but Senator Larry Walker had a study committee on occupational licensures, and this was one of the recommendations that come out of that study committee.
Okay. We had a Senate Study Committee, #1 recommendation, and that bill failed in the House this week. It was great. That's okay.
Yeah, well, I
I
wasn't on
know.
my committee, sir.
Actually, it was a subcommittee, so it doesn't count. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you. Great job. All right, Representative Mitchell, you with us? Senator Parent, is she in here? I think she was going to cover it. We're on HB 158. Senator Halpern, you're covering that one. That's right. Sorry.
HB 158, I believe, simply changes the name of the judicial circuit to the DeKalb, I don't have it with me, DeKalb Judicial Circuit.
That's correct. You did good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
That's it. All right. Yep. It'll go from Stone Mountain Judicial Circuit to DeKalb Judicial Circuit. All right, Representative Townsend, HB 181, you don't need it, it's the Kratom bill. All right. Representative, and I'm carrying it. HB 185, Representative Gaines. You want to cover that for him, Senator Harbin? Yes. That'd be great. You got 30 seconds.
Yes, sir. This is the transparency bill for our universities, $1 billion over the, it's come from China and other adversaries, and what this does, it requires our universities to report any money that comes from our foreign adversaries, where it comes from, what it's used for, because part of what China's doing is putting money into our colleges, and it's an accountability and a transparency bill for our colleges. 30 seconds.
China.
China,
Should I say
China, got it.
Okay.
Also, HB 285 was recommitted with an amendment that we did today.
That is correct.
And that's why it's on there.
Y'all go ahead and circle 285. I'm putting that on.
Okay.
That was on today and got kicked to, and that actually, HB 285, go ahead and circle it. And that will be the first bill we take up tomorrow. It will be the top of the calendar as promised.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Good deal. 215. Senator Amber Tardy, you going to cover that one?
#1.
Go ahead.
All this does is basically create a certification for community health workers in Georgia under
All
public
right.
health.
Any questions? None. All right, HB 218. Representative Hilton, you're
Thank you, Mr.
right on
Chairman.
cue.
Members of the committee, we've worked on this for 2 years now. 218, supported by Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Defense Attorneys. It provides valuable protections against elder abuse by providing a hearsay exception for mentally incapacitated individuals over the age of 17. Passed in the House 164-1.
All right. No questions. HB 279, or did you have another one?
No.
Okay. Representative Gamble, I think he's already done this one, hasn't he? Did I skip one? Yeah, Amber's already covered it.
Thank you, Chairman. House Bill 279, it deals with fortified construction. Recognizing that it's not mandate that you have to build to that, it just says the insurer will determine on their own the incentive to provide to the property owner if they build to a fortified standard.
Any questions? All right, is that it?
That's it. Thank
Taiwan
you.
sign. Okay. HB 301, Representative Ridley. So we got the smart Ridley today.
That's right. Got the glasses on. House Bill 301 is the bill that explains the current statute on if a city does their annual report and is found to be a sanctuary city, what that will look like and how they can, once they get in there, how they can get out of being the sanctuary city. And it also talks about withholding funding, which is already in current law. And while they're in there, it waives their sovereign immunity.
Anything else? No questions.
That's on that, all on that bill.
Okay. Good job.
And I got House Bill 1018.
1018. Yep, go for it.
All right. House
Third
Bill,
page, second from the bottom.
yeah, House Bill 1018 is about merchant category codes. If a store now is a gun store, it's labeled as sporting goods or general merchandise. There was a code that the industrial organization of standardization put in that would flag it as a gun store, making a backdoor registry, and this bill right here just prevents any financial institution from doing anything like that as far as merchant category codes.
Okay, questions? Seeing none. Good job. All right, on to the second page. Representative Cameron, there you are.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Patiently waiting.
HB 327 changes the state incest law to add step-grandparent and step-grandchild relationship. It stems from a case in my district that could not be prosecuted because of this gap. And that's the bill.
All right, any questions? All right, anything else?
No, sir.
All right,
Mr.
great
Chairman.
job. Representative Mathiak. HB 362.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a transparency bill with the insurance companies to disclose payments that have been made to providers.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions? No questions. Anything else?
That's it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Representative Carpenter, 404. You've been patiently waiting on this
Ooh,
one.
thank you for this. Save at Home Act, been sitting over here for a little while. Hopefully it's something you guys can support.
Just been
Creates,
marinating.
That's right. Make sure that rental housing is fit for human habitation in the state of Georgia. I also have House Bill 1048. That is the luxurious cornbread bill that has been combined with the music office bill. And finally, another one that's not on the sheet, House Bill 170, is now Anna
Yeah, you-
Vitardi's sales tax holiday bill.
Skip that one. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Hey, whatever. I'm
It's
good.
not on here, right?
No, it's
Well, then we don't mention it. All right, HB 461. Thank you. Great job. I've known that man a long time, by the way. Where are we at? Thomas, Representative Thomas. I don't think he's coming. He's not here, is he? Hickman, Senator Hickman was going to cover it, but he's not coming. So, go ahead. Senator Hufsteller, you're recognized.
That one was just, there'd been a kind of a disagreement over the way fees were collected, and this year ACCG and GMA, and they got together and all made an agreement on it. And all went kumbaya.
And wasn't there some clarifying language in that one on what couldn't be taxed locally? on certain shops.
Yeah, you added to it.
Yeah, there was like financial institution, some sort of financial institution, then gun shops.
We added to it in the committee, and then rules also added to it in
Correct.
here.
Correct. Okay, got it. All right, HB 472, Representative Crowe, you with us? Come on down. That's your Employee Retirement System of Georgia. Got a lot of retirement bills this year. Making me want to retire.
Yeah, we don't want you to do that yet. House Bill
Not till
472.
Monday.
Yeah, maybe Tuesday. House Bill 472, when we had last year, and this, it gives parity to the Motor Carrier Compliance Division and Capitol Police Division of the Department of Public Safety. The State Patrol, which is the Uniform Patrol Division, have the same line of duty disability benefits as the DNR, GBI. They all have the same. Motor Carrier Compliance Division and Capitol Police Division have different line of duty disability benefits, and this would just bring those in line with all of those other state law enforcement agencies.
Any questions? Did you have another one?
No, sir, not on the sheet.
Okay, thank you.
I think tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe. Well, actually, it would be Monday.
Monday, then.
Yep.
Thank you.
Representative Hitchens. Colonel, how are you, my friend?
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Go Navy.
My favorite anchor clanker. It's a. I bring you House Bill 499, and this bill's floated around here for about 10 years now in different forms. But about 13 years ago, I went to speak to a group. I had no idea what they were. They were called the Navigators, and what they are is families. There's about 100 families of children with foster children or children with severe disabilities. And I've worked with them ever since. And one of the things that I found out is they have about an 87% divorce rate in those families. But what's more significant is when that child turns 18 and lives in a one-parent home, they lose their all their benefits. They lose their child support. And what happens is the non-custodial parent walks away and starts a new life. The custodial parent, who's typically cared for that child since it was born and has no experience or ability to get a job, and even if they did, they couldn't provide child support, lives in poverty for the rest of their life. And the reason this never passed is because Social Security insurance cuts you off if you make over a certain amount of money. So if they get child support and Social Security insurance, they cut them off, and not only do they cut them off, you have to pay back everything that you've ever received from them. And I got it through committee last year, and I immediately got a phone call from the Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Human Resources and said, if you pass this bill, you're going to hurt a lot of people, particularly poor people. So I cut it out. And I searched around the country, and Florida has a bill that went through about 4 years ago. And what's been established that I was unaware of is a special needs trust fund for children that are in this circumstance. So the money, the child support money, can go into this special needs trust fund, and the parent can draw the money out. And for those that have the ability. And what really got me is I've got two friends that got divorced. They're very acrimonious. One of them's father died last year, and he sold his business for $30 million, and he won't provide 1 cent to the family with that child, and it just set me off. And
I got you. Any questions from the committee? Yep. On a mission. Man on a mission.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, Representative Silcox, you with us today? Senator Albers, you got the mic.
Yes, Representative Silcox has brought this bill before us several times. It's just increased the penalties. Somebody who sets fire, damages law enforcement vehicle, to increase the fines, the cost to replace the car or the vehicle.
All right. Representative Ballinger with us today? HB 509. I don't see her. Senator Payne, is he here? Let's see, that one came out of Children and Family. Anybody got it? Nope. All right. We'll come back. All right, HB 516, Representative McCollum, come on.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a Department of Transportation bill. This bill's chock full of great stuff. So it updates contract price for quick response projects, clarifies public meeting and final approval timing on P3 projects, includes consensus language for limited permitting of wayfinding kiosks, sidewalks in the city of Atlanta. Clarifies the max speed limit is the same for interstates and non-interstate limit access highways. Cleans up the cross-reference for the locomotive diesel tax proceeds use.
Are you reading the whole bill?
No, this is actually the high points of all the different ones. This is the last one, I promise.
All right.
Gives the Department of Ag an additional year to develop permit process for EV chargers. And that is the bill.
What's the effective date? I think it's the only thing we've missed.
The effective date would be July 1st or July, yeah, July.
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Yeah,
Any
I didn't figure you
questions?
did.
All right. You got anything else?
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. HB 546, Chairman Jaspers. Come on down.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. 546 is the Pharmacy Practice Act. It's a great bill that allows pharmacists to use their knowledge to assist patients to fulfill their prescriptions, use common sense substitution language, coordinates their maintenance drugs with the permission of the patient and the doctor.
Okay. Any questions on that one? All right.
I have a number of them, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir. Let's get them all.
617, it's on the second page also. It's the results of a lot of work by the transportation committees and the planning director. What it really does is guide the planning director on spending of our precious dollars in addressing freight and logistics funding projects.
All right. Next.
It's House Bill 1312. This was my date change bill that you just heard on 516. Now Senator Calvert has it. It's got the PSC election language in it.
Okay.
And additionally, there are 3 road naming bills I can go over if you need me to, but
That'd be great. What are the numbers?
1215 is the David Ralston road naming in Gilmer and Fannin counties. Also got the Richard Smith road naming that's under another member's name. It's 1164.
All right. Y'all add those on your yellow sheet. Those are supposed to be on. What? Say those numbers again.
1215.
1215, and that's the Ralston.
And 1164 is Chairman Smith.
1164, Chairman Smith.
And H.R. 854 is the large road naming bill that we combine. It's in Senator Dolezal's committee.
It's still in the committee? Or came out of the committee? All right. Okay.
That's it, Mr. Chairman.
854 is the large road naming bill.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Who's up? Where'd I leave off? 579. Representative Barrett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 579 makes a few changes to the Georgia Special Needs Scholarship Program. It'll provide scholarship estimates and actual amounts in a more timely manner. It updates how funds are remitted to the schools. It provides clarifying language about the appeals process around scholarship amounts, and provides more information into the program about the students who participate in it and on the types of conditions participating schools are able to serve. It's not an expansion of the program. It's just to make it a little more user-friendly to a great program that serves about 6,000 families in Georgia.
All right. You got any questions? You got anything else? Talking to you.
Yes, sir, I do. I actually do have 2 others.
What you got?
House Bill 1053. House Bill 1053 discourages the creation and implementation of a central bank digital currency by the Federal Reserve by doing 2 things. States that Georgia will not participate in any testing of the Fed's proposed digital currency. And it states that if the Fed does proceed with this, state agencies will not accept payment in this form of currency. It's an important piece of legislation. It raises, the creation of a CBDC by the Fed creates serious privacy concerns. But on top of that, it would be devastating to our banks and our credit unions in Georgia, and that's why this bill is supported by GBA and CBA and Association of Credit Unions.
Any questions? All right. What's the other one?
The last one is House Bill 1123. In 2018, House Bill 635 was passed, authorizing each of the 49 judicial circuits in Georgia to create an adult abuse, neglect, and exploitation multidisciplinary team. This bill creates a statewide regional coordinator program to work with the multidisciplinary teams around the state, and they'll on top of that, it proposes the creation of an Elder Abuse Justice Coalition in Georgia. It's supported by the Georgia Council on Aging, the Coalition of Advocates for Georgia's Elderly, the Alzheimer's Association, Georgia Gerontology Society, Prosecuting Attorneys Council, GBA, CBA, and the Credit Union Association of Georgia.
All right, any questions? Oh, we do have a question. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Senator
Mr. Chairman.
Dolezal.
Thank you, Representative. Is it not true that you are my state rep?
Yes, sir. It's my great honor to be your state rep.
And is it not true one of these three bills is your first bill in the Senate?
Oh, wait. Whoa. Which one is your first?
This is my first time presenting at the Rules Committee, sir.
Wow.
My palms are sweating.
Palms are
Mom
sweaty.
spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Knees weak. Arms are heavy.
Something like that. We got a question from the majority leader.
Since it's your first time here, if you only could choose one bill to pass this year, would it be Senator Dolezal's SB 233 or your special needs scholarship bill?
I'm sorry, I missed the question, sir.
That's what I thought. That was a good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, you might want to leave it at that. Any other questions for Representative Barrett on his first series of bills in the Georgia Senate Rules Committee? Man, you're getting off easy.
Thank you.
Your senator must like you.
He's
Do you like
an
him?
incredibly smart senator. Thank you.
You didn't
Mr.
say you
Chairman.
liked him.
I do, very much, very much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
He is smart. Sometimes he's too smart. All right. All right, HB 663, Chairman Hatchett. He's probably working hard on the budget. Senator Watson, do you remember that one enough? I can talk a little bit about it, but you go ahead. You're chairing that one.
This comes from the visitation hospital patients. This gives them an advocate. He worked really hard on this and threaded the needle. So I think that most everybody is happy with this.
Okay. Who's he need? Hey. All right. Any questions? Thank you. Mercedes is feeding me my lines over here. Any questions? Okay. So House Judy's in. Is anybody out there that's on House Judy committee? Representative Saines, come on up. I do not, actually. Trying to help my fellow senators out, just because it's out of the goodness of my heart. All right, what do you got?
I got House Bill 1341, which is a state symbols bill. Honored to be the unofficial floor leader for our First Lady of the House, who's championed this legislation to ensure Georgia white shrimp get the appropriate designation they deserve as they face unfair market pressures from our international partners undercutting their prices.
I'll let you cut in line for a shrimp bill.
It's big in the hearts of shrimpers.
Okay, any questions? Minority Leader, I think you got a question over there. What you got?
I do, but not about this.
Well, what you got?
I just wonder why you haven't called on the protest.
Well, because I've been going down the list.
I know, but she's...
I do it every... Madam Pro Tem, you're next. You're done.
Okay.
You got another one?
No, sir.
All right, be gone. All right, let's get the other member of House Judy. Let's get our committee processes going.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. Thank you for the promotion. I have HB 1223. HB 1223, it deals with soil amendments. It prohibits application of soil amendments or provides it's a violation if soil amendments are applied on property when there's a consent order already in place and a notice of violation has been issued and the Ag Department has notified the owner to cease.
All right, what else you got? Because that one didn't make the cut.
I've got a number of the bills. I got House Bill 375, which would expand the people who could do evaluations. It's not on the sheet.
Okay, well, what else you got? You got anything on the sheet?
No, sir.
All right, get to committee.
All right, thank you.
All right, Madam Pro Tem. Oh, the first one was on? Oh, I thought you said 1220. Okay, there he is, Representative. Yeah, 1223. Any questions? All right, Madam Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. This is, I'm bringing House Bill 1010, paid parental leave. It would increase the paid parental leave for state employees only from 3 weeks to 6 weeks.
1010, page 3, fourth from the bottom. All right. You got anything else? All right, great job. Any questions? Now's your chance for this high almighty lady. If we have an audience with her. Any questions? No questions?
All
You
right.
did such a good job. Thank you. All right, back to order. HB 844. Representative Earhart with us, or Representative Walker, or Senator Walker, you want to cover that? It's the Practice of Nutrition and Dietetics Act. Hold on.
I'm not ready to present. That deals with the practice of nutrition and dietetics. Mr. Chairman.
Any questions? Any questions? Okay, we're checking it off. Representative Silcox, are you on that Judy committee?
I am.
You are, okay. I was just wondering why you came up. So, well, I thought you did something earlier, didn't you? Or we skip you? Yeah, 509's been
Okay, I'm
covered.
good.
You got
Okay,
another
great.
one?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
No,
get a
I'm
committee.
good. I'm good.
All right. All right, 872, Dr. Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill addresses the rural needs for health care by telling the dentist, the student now, and rather than the student graduating, letting them know if they got the rural loan, there's, loans for dentists and physicians to help reduce their loan amount. This
bill.
allows a student to know their senior year, so when they go out, they'll know that they've got it, and also it tells them they'll have it for 4 years. We think it's going to increase the numbers and keep them there. It does not increase the numbers of the students within the loan program, so it has no appropriations number attached.
All right, any
Okay.
questions? You got another one?
Yes, sir, 874, the next one.
Oh, very good.
That's the AEDs in schools. What that does is a couple things. It extends the AEDs from K to grammar school. It also establishes the emergency action plan in schools, the internal response team. It calls for that. Right now, there's only 75 schools that do not have AEDs, and at $1,500, that's $112,000. It is covered in the appropriations bill right now at $380,000 in the education section. This has been, I was asked to do this by the Georgia chapter of the American College of Cardiology, and it's also supported by the American Hospital Association.
All right.
It's a heart association.
Any
excuse me.
questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, 896, Representative New, you've covered this a couple times. If just change your name, case of divorce.
Yes.
Okay, any questions? All right.
Okay.
Good job. All right, Representative Yurda, 906.
And I'm one of those judiciary members, but I'm not on the list. I'd be glad to come back if
Yeah, let's
today's
come
not
back.
the day. Okay,
Yeah.
just supporting Senator Robertson.
Yes, sir, great job.
To the chair. To the chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm one of the Judy members as well. I was
Okay.
told to come up here by the chair. I'm not on consideration yet. You just tell me what you want me to do.
Okay, you good. Thank you.
All right, cool.
No. Everybody's on duty with a department bill. All right, Representative Yerda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 906 would provide for a third judge in the Superior Courts of Tifton Judicial Circuit. They had the highest workload of any requesting circuit. The Judicial Council of Georgia ranked them number one in the evaluation of need.
I was born in that circuit.
Oh, good deal.
Tift County Regional, baby.
We need to keep them safe.
Yes, sir. All right, any questions? Is that all? I thought you had another one, didn't you? Is that it?
I've got 204s not on the yellow
Okay,
sheet,
never mind.
So,
All right.
I look forward
We
to
ain't got
that
time for all
tomorrow.
that today.
Thank
All
you.
right. Representative Hagan.
Thank
Got
you,
a
Mr.
couple.
Chairman, committee. I have House Bill 927, and apologize for my voice. This bill has two other bills added to it. First of all, this bill would allow hunters to choose to wear fluorescent pink in addition to orange. It also extends the sunset for hunting with air guns in certain circumstances to 2028, and it also allows for hunting any species of catfish in Georgia waters with bow and arrow.
Okay. All right, 1026.
Yes, sir. I believe you've heard of this one. This would designate the Southeast Georgia Soapbox Derby as Georgia's official derby, but it also includes the Richard Smith Chips Act, which lays the groundwork for attracting chips industry to Georgia.
Good bill. Good bill. Got sports
Okay,
betting
thank you.
on here?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, I didn't hear that.
What kind of chips?
Computer
Like
chips.
Chips Ahoy?
Computer chips.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. That's good. Wood chips? No.
No, sir. We're good.
Poker chips?
No, sir. Computer chips.
That is good. All right, thank you. Great job. 1044. We're on the page. Did I miss one? Actually, I missed several. I'm sorry. Back it up. Back it up. HB 957. Representative Petrie. I know he was here. Where'd he go? Go ahead, Senator Albers.
This is just for abandoned watercraft boats that are abandoned. This increases the penalties if they've been warned and continue to leave it.
All right. Moving on. Representative Dickey, HB 970.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members, HB 970 is an agency bill, Georgia Student Finance update and modification of a REACH scholarship bill between funding from between local and state funding. Just a modification, no new funding or anything like that. Great scholarship bill.
I got to tell you, I was in the governor's office lobby earlier today, and you came out and had a very serious look on your face and didn't even look at me and just kept walking. And I quickly went to my notes to make sure I had your bill on the
thank you.
on the yellow sheet. And it was. So.
I've been patient.
So I just figured you were concentrating on something, or maybe the governor yelled at you. I don't know.
I had 5 beauty queens here, me and Senator Kennedy
yeah.
today.
All right. All right. No questions. Thank you. Where are we at? 509? No. 1017. All right. HB 1017. Representative Seaball. There he comes. Your squatter bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations on your big win yesterday.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you. Some of my fat on me is sore.
I've got House Bill 1017. It's the Squatter Reform Act. Bill addresses the problem of squatting that we have here in Georgia and provides penalties for unlawful squatting violations and provides authorization and requirements for court proceedings in magistrate court against squatters.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you. Anything else? Is that it?
I got a couple. They're not on the sheet.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
See you Monday, maybe. All right. Page 4. Representative Anderson, let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have HB 1044. This is a redo of a bill that was vetoed by the governor last year. The bill was great last year. It only applied to local governments, however, and the governor's office wanted it to apply to other state purchasing agencies. And this increases the purchasing limits for public works purchasing projects from $100,000 to $250,000. We've covered all the bases on this one.
All right, anything else?
Yes, sir. House Bill 1253. This came out of the House Rural Development Council, a recommendation from them. It creates a classification called special rural districts, which would allow some of our smaller counties that have declining populations, declining tax revenues to group together and provide shared services.
Any questions? All right, good job.
Thank you.
All right, Representative McDonald, floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I still am mourning from subcommittee, and I started rehab from kickball today. So got two department bills of public safety I'm bringing. First is House Bill 1058. It's codifying the date of the guidelines, safety guidelines for motor carriers moving hazardous weight through the state. We have to do this every year by changing the date at the bottom from 23 now to 24.
What's the other one?
The other one is House Bill 1193. It's doing away with the Amber Light permit. The Amber Light permit is, for 40 years has been $2. Now it's costing the Department of Public Safety about $5.25 to put through the process and send back to the applicant. And it puts in this bill also states what an Amber Light is supposed to be used for.
All right. Thank you. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I inadvertently went over HB 1046, Representative Clark.
Appreciate it, Chairman. However, House Bill 1046, in summary, it allows APRNs and PAs to sign death certificates if their presiding physician puts it in the APRN's protocol agreement or the PA's job description. And then also in Senate committee, we had added a bill that had to do with physicians having the ratio deciding, because right now it's 4 APRNs and 4 PAs. They can have that flexible ratio depending on what's best for their office.
Yeah, that might have been my fault that you had to add that one.
I'll take any questions.
Question from Senator Beach, your father-in-law.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Be nice to him.
Representative, I haven't seen you in rules in 6 years. Is this your first bill?
Hey, everyone deserves a comeback. I'm here.
You are back. I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I ain't done yet. You still got a long way to go. Not as long as he's got, but.
He pointed at me. He pointed at me.
All right, Representative Candidate, HB 1069.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a Forestry Commission requested bill. Gives access to a commission which does timber harvest investigations to Form PT 283T. It's normally requested or required to get that access to that form by a subpoena or a court order. This just allows the Forestry Commission to make an official request and the local tax assessor to provide it to them. No issues with it. I'll take any questions, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Any questions? Seeing none. Thank you.
Thank you,
have
Mr. Chairman.
anything else on here?
No, sir.
Is that it? Okay. Thank you. Representative Cooper.
Thank you. I'm on page 4, about halfway down, 1072. Thank you. You've taken me in time that my last dose of cough syrup hasn't run out. Would you like to make, this is the drug repository expansion request that they needed to make it easier for them to dispense the medicines that they recover, good medicines that were going to be destroyed. Would the chairman like to?
Yeah, and then she let me hitch a ride on a bill that we ran out of time on crossover day, and it is simply allows closed-door pharmacies to apply to the Board of Pharmacy for to increase the ratio of technicians.
That.
No questions.
Okay.
Thank
you, sir.
Was that it? I thought we had another one. Nope. All right. Representative Newton, Dr. Newton. That is the, is he with us? All right, that's it's just a foster child income tax. We're making some adjustments around that and tweaking some of the requirements on where the money goes and requirements of the nonprofits. All right, Representative Petrie, 1105. You're back. Come on up.
Thank
Did
you, Mr. Chairman.
1105, and I think you had a one we skipped earlier. So.
Yes, sir. Let's do 1105 first. Sorry, Chairman, I had to run over to Senate Higher Ed.
Understood.
With Senator Hickman. Senator, this is the 1105 is the Georgia Criminal Alien Track and Report Act.
of 2024. This is a great measure that I've been working on for over a year. It was dropped in January of this year and strongly deals with the issue that we have in this state of sanctuary policies.
Okay, and then you had 957.
Yes, sir.
But we pretty much covered that. You want to?
Yes,
Thing you wanna
957
add?
abandoned vessels on the coast.
Okay, is that it?
That's it, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
All right, HB 1149, Representative Maynard. There you are.
Thank you, Chair. 1149 is really a transparency bill. We have constitutional officers that have discretionary funds. Discretionary funds are things like commissary funds, fees from telephone calls, probate fees, et cetera. This just says that they will report what those discretionary fees are. It's supported by GMA as well as ACCG.
All right, and then you got next page 1165.
Yes, 1165 was brought to me by the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council. There's $7.4 million out there that they can access, but in order for them to access it, a change needs to be made because the governor's office no longer has the Office of Family and Children, and so the requirement, they're going to fill it with the Department of Behavioral Health.
Okay, any questions? Thank you. All right, Representative Dempsey. Did I skip?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. So today, I believe it is HB 1183, which is about diabetes education. It simply allows, it amends the current code for 6th through 12th grade education, adding that if a local board of education provides health issue information, it will also provide education to parents and guardians on type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Thank you. All right, inadvertently ran over HB 1150.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's a very simple bill. It just simply removes the violation, if you're charged with violating a 1 to 10 statute in the state, that you no longer have to be fingerprinted for that. It's just a cleanup legislation the Sheriff's Association asked for.
All right, did you have another one?
I got HB 1239 I presented to the committee. It just allows Japanese mini trucks on certain highways, county and city streets. And we also let the Department of Revenue tag on some legislation there that allows them to oversee the temporary operating permits a little bit closer and revoke some folks who are abusing that.
All right.
So,
thank you. Representative Lott, 1188.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. This bill, 1188, allows GIPSTIC to establish a law enforcement unit, as well as expands reimbursement from 15 to 36 months after completing training if a peace officer is hired by another agency.
Okay, that it? That's it. Thank you. All right, 1203 is Senator Kelly. He is Representative Kelly. I want to promote him. He has brought that one several times. So this one simply allows the landlords to use certain off-duty sheriffs, constables, marshals to execute writs of possession. Any questions? Moving on. HB 1240. Representative Reeves, he was on the sheet. Said he wasn't. Senator Kennedy, that's your uniform commercial code. You want to cover that briefly?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. It's just that. It's the update to the Uniform Commercial Code Modernization Act that comes to us from the State Bar.
All right, thank you. All right, HB 1335, Representative LaHood. Been waiting so long.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate it. Presented in here a couple weeks ago. 1335 is a multi-year effort between the Department of Community Health, provider association groups, and consumer advocacy groups that for the first time recognizes a medical alert system that's wearable for residents and senior living communities, and how it relates to where the staff are located in the building. It just really just allows the staff to go to where the greatest needs are in the building. Appreciate your consideration.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And then last but not least, Leader Abstration, he was here, I think. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Leader, for waiting patiently.
Saved the best for last on
Did,
the calendar, Mr.
did.
Chairman. So this
You're
is
a servant leader, too.
Yeah, well,
Just
thank
proved
you
it.
so much. As with
along with everybody here in this committee. I am pleased to present you HB 1410. This bill would provide an accountability court-like program for dealing with homelessness. It's a voluntary program for participants, would allow for private money to be put into it as well, put these folks on a path to future success within 18 months. Require sobriety, job training, things like that.
All right, any questions? All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good job. All right. Let's get to picking. All right, don't forget 1215 is on the list. 1164 and 854. Those are your road naming items. Resolutions. It's HR 854, HR 1164, and HR 1215. Get my sheet here. All right. We got some dingers today, so get ready. Let's see where we at. 18. All right, let's just start at the top. Actually, I think we're at the top anyway, so. President Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. How about HB 1240?
Ding, 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 ding.
All right.
All right,
we're getting lucky today.
1240. For sake of time, I'll just let you go and pick again.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. How about HB?
Circle on that.
HB 1203.
1203. Okay.
Good bill. Thank you, sir.
Good bill. Good
Thank you,
bill.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right. 1240. 1203. All right. Leader Gooch.
House Bill 1183.
1183. Okay. Leader Butler.
On page 2, House Bill 404.
404. Ding, 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 ding.
Uh-oh.
Got another one?
I do. That one's not on here. Let's see, page 6. House Bill 1335.
1335. Good pick. 1335. All right. My vice chairman.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I think we'll do something for these foster kids on House Bill 1090 on page 4.
1090. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, gotta like that. Hey, if I looked over here, I
Don't pick
think,
another one. You won't get another one pick.
yeah, I think I want to pick another one with House Bill 1149. See if we can get a little more reporting on what's going on with the funds going to local governments.
1149.
Representative
1149. Good pick. Okay. 1090. All right. Dean of the Senate.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1026.
1026. All right.
1026.
Senator Robertson, he left. I think I know what he wants. I'll say, is he coming back? He's went to present a bill, right? Robertson. No, he didn't. All right, I'll come back to him. I'll save him a pick. All right, Senator Cowser.
Go with first page, House Bill 285.
HB 285.
That's a-
Man. You're supposed to all boo him for that. There we go. Public shaming. That's right. All right, hurry up.
I get another go?
I'll give you another try.
Okay, we can do it. House Bill 1123.
1123. 1123, fourth page, third from the bottom. Okay. 23. All right, are you keeping up with how many? Give me a count. All right, where am I at? 1123. All right. Senator Innovatore.
I really don't know.
You want me to give you some?
No, I got one. HB 896.
890.
You're about as red as your shirt over here.
6. 896, taking care of his delegation member. Very wise. All right, Senator Jones.
Page 2, Mr. Chair, House Bill 499.
That's Bill 499. Okay. Good bill. 499. Senator Albers.
Let's do House Bill 1105, please.
Bill 1105.
Moved in.
1105. Senator Beach.
House Bill 1046.
1046. I'm sure that is your son-in-law's bill. It is. Okay.
Keep it in the family.
All right, Senator Dolezal.
House Bill 1053.
1053. Y'all are not getting very many dings, and we're getting late. Okay. All right. 1053. Senator Rhett.
185.
158.
Which one? 185?
Yes, it's on the yellow sheet, the first sheet.
185.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down.
All right.
Have you done what is?
No. 285 was picked. Y'all pay attention.
Ed, have you done?
Dr. Watson.
Yes, sir. House Bill 874.
874. Man. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. And I got. Oh, shrunk. Oh, damn. That would have been a good one, yeah. All right. Senator Walker.
HB 872.
872. Okay. Senator Anderson.
Let's go with HB 1312.
HB 1312. Senator Huffstetter. Oh, whoa. Whoa, ding, 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 ding. It actually was. Good call. What else you got?
Let's go with House Bill 1223.
1223.
1312.
Okay. Senator Huffsteller.
Second page, House Bill 461.
461. Who's that? Okay. 461.
Did Lee pick 1058? Anderson.
All right, Senator Dixon.
Mr. Chairman, on page 6, the last one, 1410.
1410. Ding, 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 ding. Get another one.
Okay, I will do, on page 2, House Bill 516.
516. Okay. All right, everybody got them a pick. I'm gonna pick a few. My remaining dingers that y'all failed to pick. I'm a little disappointed, guys and girl. You can guess one. Hey, good guess. Let's go with that. 1058. That doesn't get you another pick, though. You can guess again. Bad guess. All right. Here's what I'm gonna add these. HB 301, first page. Senator Walker just made a good guess at 1058. I'm going to add HB 1105. 1105.
Already had it.
That was already picked. Ooh, you're lucky you got a pick. I'm going to add 1193. Let me make sure that wasn't picked.
It was not.
1193. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add 1072. HB 1072 midway down page 4. I'm going to add HB 663 on page 2. 663. On page 1, I'm going to add 158. Did I just say 663? Yep. And then I'm going to add 1010. 1010. Oh, Robertson. And then Senator Robertson, I'm gonna guess for him, but I'm pretty sure he wants that CHIPS Act, so I know that one's important to him. So, what was that? Oh, well then. All right. Well, he's carrying 51, so we'll throw that on there for him. HB 51. And then let's put that shrimp thing on there for the speaker. Everybody remember that number? It was on the back. 1341. The speaker shrimp. What is that? Ooh, I went a little over my quota. All right. I've got HB 51, HB 158, HB 185, HB 285, HB 301, HB 461, and HB 404. So like I said, and then 461, HB 499, HB 516, HB 663, HB 872, HB 874, HB 896, HB 1010, HB 1026, HB 1046, HB 1053, HB 1058, HB 1072, HB 1090, HB 1105, HB 1123, HB 1149, HB 1183, HB 1193, HB 1203, HB 1223, HB 1240, HB 1312, HB 1335, HB 1341, and HB 1410. Were those picked?
The HRs that you,
I didn't pick them.
yeah, the HR,
I just put them on the yellow sheet. Yeah. I just put them on the yellow sheet. Y'all got to pick them. Y'all want to do road naming?
Next week.
Save it for next week. We got a lot. We got 35. I was only supposed to do 30. So. Huh? Oh, okay. I got a motion to pass from Senator Anderson. I got a second from Senator Beach. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion passes unanimous. On to the floor. Get to your committee meetings. Meeting adjourned.